We've all been told since early childhood that cereal is a healthy breakfast. Colorful ads with mascots,
but are still considered toxic by doctors.
Happy kids, and a balanced meal. A billion-dollar business specifically designed to be a healthy alternative for children.
Future's not for sale.
As we all know, breakfast is the most important meal of the day. Appealing packaging, healthy ingredients, and lots of fun for kids. But in reality, it is a brilliant manipulation, unhealthy product, and a huge scam. Big corporations are responsible for making cereal a popular breakfast option. One of the first American cereal brands to pioneer the idea of healthy breakfast was Grape Nuts. The company claimed their grains could provide numerous health benefits. The notion that breakfast is good for your health, especially for weight loss, has become widespread in advertising and popular belief. Slogans such as "Cheeriest breakfast gives you the power protein" and "Post-grape nuts for breakfast help me stay lean" were used to support this idea. Another big name on this agenda are the Kellogg brothers, John Harvey Kellogg and Will Keith Kellogg. Before venturing into the cereal business, John Harvey ran the Battle Creek Sanatorium, a wellness center that promoted a bland diet, including cornflakes, as a cure for various health conditions. His brother, Will Keith, took advantage of this concept and marketed cornflakes worldwide, cementing the idea of a healthy breakfast, and so it spread rapidly. Then they started marketing cereal as the perfect weight loss breakfast.
The FDA with that bombshell announcement just yesterday.
Some of those popular cereals that you likely have in your own pantry right now might contain trace amounts of a chemical called glyphosate.
In fact, there is no scientific evidence whatsoever to support this myth. It was a hoax the whole time. Breakfast is not the most important meal of the day, and cereal is not the ideal breakfast. Now it gets shady. The companies that made cereal started pushing their lies. Kellogg's and many other companies have funded studies showing that those who eat breakfast are healthier and also have better weight control to get people to buy their breakfast cereal. The fact of the matter is that the results remained unproven because the nutritional content and quality of breakfast was often overlooked in these studies. Well, who would fund someone to write badly about their own product?
Helps keep them extra crunchy and delicious.
Data shows women who eat breakfast tend to weigh less than those who don't.
They try to convey the fact that people who eat breakfast are in better shape than those who don't, and ended up promoting their products as the perfect and healthy breakfast. But why is cereal not healthy? The problem is that most of these cereals are mostly carbohydrates, especially sugar, which of course is far from healthy. If you take a look at the famous Kellogg's Frosties, the cereal is highly unhealthy due to its alarming sugar content and low nutritional value. There is an incredible 37 grams of sugar in just 100 grams, which is equivalent to 10 teaspoons of sugar. Coca-Cola contains only 10.6 grams of sugar per 100 grams. Comparing these figures show that Kellogg's Frosties contain more than 3 times the sugar per 100 grams compared to Coca-Cola. This gets even more concerning when you consider that cereal is often marketed as a healthy and convenient breakfast option. And it's not just Frosties.
Mr. Tiger will show us how Kellogg's Sugar Frosted Flake cereal starts out.
It's no secret that cereal is full of sugar. Cereal products are industrially manufactured with a high sugar content to make them taste good, especially for children. Honey Smacks, for example, contain 56% sugar. It's basically a dessert in a bowl. According to Dr. Mark Hyman, which is a functional medicine expert, such products are extremely dangerous. It's practically the equivalent of a donut and even contains more sugar than a Snickers bar. A high sugar content causes, among other things, a rapid spike in blood sugar levels, leading to rapid crashes and feelings of hunger shortly after consumption. That's why you never actually feel full, and it can eventually lead to weight gain and an increased risk of diabetes. And not to mention that cereals have many other side effects due to the way it's made. Frosties are very low in fiber, just 2 grams per 100 grams, and the protein content is 4.5 grams per 100 grams. Yet these nutrients are essential for digestion, feeling full and maintaining energy levels. Cereals have practically the opposite effect of a healthy breakfast. Even worse, at 87 grams of carbs per 100 grams, Frosties are mostly simple carbs, which isn't very healthy. One could now argue that everyone can read for themselves what is really included in such products. The bold thing here is how it's being marketed as a healthy alternative, especially for breakfast. The lack of healthy macronutrients like healthy fats, fiber and protein leads to cravings for more food throughout the day. Eating high-carb, low-protein cereal for breakfast can lead to overeating during the day. Studies show that people who choose a cereal-based breakfast tend to consume more calories throughout the day than those who choose high-protein alternatives like eggs. This pattern of overeating contributes to weight gain and unhealthy eating habits. And here we come to another important topic. Cereals are also considered a healthy alternative for losing weight. In reality, the exact opposite is the case. The combination of a high glycemic index, GI, and all the sugar in cereals can lead to weight gain.
Back in the early 2000s, we were seeing the initial decline of box cereal. All of the sugar cereals that were claiming, fat-free, started to have consumers sort of question like, is this really that good for us?
Some brands with a high glycemic index are Corn Flakes, Rice Krispies, Fruit Loops, Honey Nut Cheerios, Cocoa Puffs, Raisin Bran and Special K. A high GI leads to constant fluctuations in blood sugar levels, and this is more likely to cause weight gain and imbalance in our metabolism. And it's not just adults who are affected by this relentless marketing campaign. It's even easier to influence children. Big companies use clever marketing tactics to appeal to young minds and program a desire for the product into them. And guess what? It works perfectly! One of the most manipulative tactics in the food industry is the use of colorful and compelling packaging featuring popular cartoon characters and mascots. These characters get linked to the cereal brand and create a sense of dependency and blind trust for children. From well-known mascots like Tony the Tiger and Toucan Sam to the magical and impulsive characters of Lucky Charms and Cocoa Puffs, these companies prey on kids to sell them unhealthy cereal. I mean, how could these funny and happy characters be evil? As a result, kids are drawn to cereal because they believe it's fun, exciting and almost magical, when in reality it's often full of sugar and unhealthy additives. Such advertising not only catches their attention but also leads them to an ongoing addiction. It's a shame these companies put their profits before children's health. Studies have also shown that children are more likely to ask for these cereals after watching TV commercials. These companies even misled parents by presenting the cereal as a healthy breakfast. This is nothing more than a manipulative marketing tactic. The advertisements often feature children who are naturally cheerful and full of enthusiasm. Assuming that children will enter a world of happiness and excitement by eating these cereals is poor manipulation. Even the ads are strategically placed during children's programs to maximize exposure to the target audience. As children are more likely to watch such shows, they are bombarded with cereal commercials. Also, a recent study in Canada showed that preschoolers ate more cereals the more ads they saw. In fact, exposure to just 10 of these ads in 1 week increased consumption by 15%. And now it gets very interesting. It was also found that products with a much higher sugar content are specifically marketed with child-oriented advertising. In other words, the products that were the least healthy were marketed the most to children. It is sad to see how they damage kids long-term and very precisely because of greed for more profit.
So I have a bowl for breakfast, a snack bar on the run. Thankfully, the goodness of cereal comes in many forms.
It is often said to the parents that they have the responsibility to pay attention to the nutrition of their children, and this is also 100% correct. However, our world is not that simple anymore. Well-crafted manipulation in the form of advertisements, marketing campaigns, designs, health claims or funny mascots mean that even adults do not see the danger. It's more important than ever to pay close attention to what we are buying. And also, you should not just buy what the children want. They most likely prefer these unhealthy products because of advertisements. It is, in the truest sense of the word, the wolf in sheep's clothing. Once again, large corporations have shown us one thing: they can even legally sell us poison for breakfast.